Hi, I'm Greg, and I'm here with Galaxy Gardens today. We've got a few exciting things for you. We've got a very exciting big announcement to make, and we will also be blanching and pressure canning some greens, and just getting a little bit into what some of our winter plans are going to be for the garden. So maybe this will give you an idea as to what that announcement will be, and let's go check it out.
Hello, Mr. Charles. You can see we are in fall mode here. We did plant our garlic. It has not come up yet. But we're basically coming for all these cabbage greens and all the greens in here. I'm wearing the hat now, which means I'm the one asking questions. Question number one, Greg, before we pick these greens. What do you think of that?
It's pretty good. I mean, look at it. Look at it and
Look
look
at
at
it.
what's next to it. Like,
Look what's next to it.
I mean,
And then look at that.
beyond-
What is it?
What?
What is it?
It's a Birdie's raised bed, 15-inch medium-sized raised bed. We bought 5 of them. They're awesome. Our goal is right now to replace the rest of these wooden ones with those. They're, I mean, obviously visually they're just way better looking. They're.
Hold on, I gotta give it the car edit. Hold on. Very nice. You may continue. It's held up really well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first season.
No, I mean, they're definitely more durable. They retain moisture better. They look better. They're a little bit deeper, which is actually really nice when you're planting in there. You don't really have to worry as much about like stuff falling over if you're adding soil in.
Yeah.
It's just easier to add the soil into them.
Well, so the wooden ones, I think they end up being 11.25 or 11 and a half. I forget how big each fence picket was.
I think they're about 5.5 inches, so yeah, about 11.
Yeah.
This one's 15. I mean, the extra 4 inches goes a long way, so.
Yeah, and you can get taller ones too. This just worked for us and how we like to work on it. But if you have bad back, you have tall cedar planters too.
The other thing worth noting, they're really easy to assemble, but you can also assemble these to be like a number of different sizes. You got to check the check the link to see exactly the dimensions you can do. But there's like a bunch of different lines of holes in there that you can screw them into. So you can make like a really compact square. You can make, I think that you can make them a little bit longer than these, but this was the right size because this was the exact same size our other beds are. We already have this whole garden all plotted out, so it made way more sense for us to just do it. I believe this is 3x6. But you can really do a lot with them, and there's multiple different ones you can buy too. These were just the ones that work best for us, and we plan to probably buy at least another 5 this winter. The goal is eventually to have our entire garden just made up with these. So
I definitely need it because it's all falling apart.
Definitely show you some broken wooden beds that are going to be done by the next time we have anything growing in here. So.
Yep, so that's big announcement number one is the annual Black Friday Epic Gardening Sale is live as of today. Today is November 9th and it's going until December 1st. So if you go down into the description, you'll get our affiliate link, which I'll put here as well so you know what it looks like. We're gonna show you some products that we like to use as well. But if you use that link, you'll get an additional 5% off of the sales already going on the website. So let's say something's 25% off, you'll get 30% off using our affiliate link. So now it's time for us to go get all of these greens. I love getting the little kale palm trees. I wish they were a little bigger, but that's okay. Well, that's all our leaves that are now blowing out. Maybe Charlie can clean those up. Greg, you want to grab the big purple one? There's one more over here. So this is our biggest bowl, and it's pretty full. That's going to condense a lot once we start blanching everything, but we've got to get it cut up and rinsed off. That's how it looks. Down here you can see the lavage we left. I'm going to see, even though they're kind of tiny, if they're going to overwinter. And then I grabbed my cabbage over here as well. So these are probably 8 weeks into these having been planted. These are all radishes. And then over here, we have some carrots. And then over here, we have some more beets and radishes and carrots. We just don't need to grab them just yet. We're gonna go ahead and get everything washed, cut up, blanched, and put into the jars, and then we will meet up when they're ready to go into the pressure canner. We got our greens, and we have our blanching water and canning water ready to go. This is water actually going into our jars. We're not water bath canning, we're pressure canning. And then for later, I'm gonna make some pomegranate molasses. So that's the move. I gotta get this all washed. I got to move my chicory. I'll post this on Instagram. We harvested some of our larger chicories, and I saved the leaves to make for dinner because they're a good bitter green. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna try to just toss them in for canning as well, or just cook them fresh, but I think I'm just gonna cook them fresh. We guesstimated those jars really good. So we basically cleaned all of this, cut them to smaller pieces, blanched them. You can blanch them for between 3 to 5 minutes, which just means putting them in boiling water. We went with 4 and then just directly used a slotted spoon to put them in the jars. We very loosely packed them, leaving about 1 inch of headspace. Covered them in fresh boiling water, not the blanching water. And these lids, rings, and jars are all sterilized. So, that all being said, they're ready to go into the pressure canner. So we're gonna put these all in. We should not be able to fit all of them in one level, so we're gonna do one level. I'm gonna put a rack in between them, and then offset the probably 3 of them that are gonna go on the top. And then we're putting 3 quarts of hot water in here. I still have leftover boiled water from filling the jars, so we'll see how much I get from this. But this just needs 3 quarts, and then we're going to bring it up to temperature. Our microwave needs its light bulbs replaced. That's why it's a little dark today. But you can see we have 4 down there. We have 3 left, so I'm gonna offset them because you want the seam to go around everything. This will be just fine. It's been a little while since we last did a pressure canning video, but just remember, if you're packing hot food, put hot water in your pressure canner. If you're packing cold food, put cold water in it. You're just gonna heat them all up together. And then we put in like a tablespoon or 2 worth of white vinegar into the pot, just so we don't get any mineral deposits on our cans. It's really a cosmetic choice. So now these are gonna go in here, and I'm just gonna double check the book to see what we are pressure canning them at.
All right, once the pressure builds, we're going to be applying 11 pounds of pressure for 70 minutes. And that's because we're using pint jars for these, so that's what was recommended for that.
If you're curious, this is the pressure canner that we have, and this is the recipe we are following, which you can screenshot here.
Well, everything's pressure canning right now. No, you down. While everything's pressure canning, we have another big announcement, which is that we've got 2 different calendars that will be going up pretty soon. They should be available soon. One of them is our good friend Charlie here. All the pictures are of him, so very cute.
He's had a great year.
And then the other one is all flowers, so that one will be pretty. And yeah, you get to support Mr. Doug. So anyway, I will let you know when those are available.
We got a little sidetracked making some pomegranate molasses while we were waiting for everything to can. So tastes great. So we're just waiting for that to cool down. But we took the canner off. Let me show you where it's at. All right, so we took this off the stove. It's probably been sitting for like 5-10 minutes, and you can see the pressure is already going down. So we're waiting for the little safety pressure seal to drop. Once that drops, I can take this off, and then we're gonna vent it for 10 minutes. So it's a closed system. I'd say it'll probably take at least another 10, maybe 15 minutes to get to that point. We also had enough time today where Greg was so sweet, and a few weeks ago I organized our pantry, but he organized our death jumble of jars. Look how many freaking jars we have. No, those are just the empty ones. There's a few in the dishwasher too, but we gotta fill them up. But they look great. All right, it's getting late, so moment of truth. This is ready to open, and we're just gonna see what's in here. All right, let's see. Well, I don't see any leaf matter floating around in here. Let me go ahead and take these out and let's see what's going on. Well, as you can see, they are all in one piece. It started with 7 and 7 came out. And I've never pressure canned greens before. I've frozen them before, but we've had scares with our freezer. So I was like, let me do something that's a little bit more shelf stable and protected just in case. And these look great. So pretty much gonna leave these on the counter just like you do when you water bath can. I'll leave them for 24 hours. So it's about 6:41 at night. I'll leave them until about dinner time tomorrow. Take the rings off, make sure they're sealed, label them, and put them away. I'd gather, I don't know, probably about a cup of greens in each of these pints. So that's awesome. I don't know why some of them look more filled than the others. I felt like I put the same amount in each one. Could be just a different mix of greens, but they look really good. This is perfect timing because I'm ready for dinner. The chicory, ended up blanching it, straining it, squeezing the water out, and then cooking it up with some garlic and chili flakes. Tucked up all the honey nuts, and it's a buttered noodles night, so that's great. We gotta go. Well, thanks for joining us today. This was actually a really productive day for us.
Mm-hmm.
We picked the rest of the greens. We finished and submitted our calendars, plus an extra surprise on the website. So we're just waiting for that to open up, and we'll let you know on like Instagram and Facebook as soon as that's available. We got everything set up with Epic Gardening.
Mm-hmm.
I got my hat. I actually waited to open this for this video because I wanted it to be in neat condition. Because I knew it was going to get dirty. I was going to get it dirty.
It's a nice hat.
Yeah. What else? Made some pomegranate molasses. I'm excited for that. And we get buttered noodles for dinner.
Can't beat that.
I know. You can't beat buttered noodles for dinner after doing work all day. Which is, you know, is it better than ordering out? I don't know. No. We have a lot of stuff headed your way this month, so expect an uptick in everything that you see from us on the internet. So that's fun, and I'm looking forward to the pomegranate peels.
Yeah.
Just unrelated. I have them dehydrating right now for tea. So I'm really looking forward to adding those to my mixes. And yeah, got a lot of stuff to post this month. That's coming.
Yep.
But gonna get it done sooner, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. Any last words?
No, just enjoy life and love Charlie Dog.
Yes. I love Charlie Dog.
Mm-hmm.
My jars are already pinging behind me. That's awesome.
Mm.
I'm really excited to have these on hand.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We will see you next time, but thanks for hanging out.
Bye.